Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV here at the 5th Cloud Expo. We're up to day 3 now. I have Rick German with me, CEO of Stoneware. You guys are not just like the new kids on the block, Rick, so I'm going to mine you, if I may, for all sorts of insights about the cloud market and what's going on with virtualization, everything. Come along, sir. How's it doing?
Everything's going well. The attention to the cloud market is picking up, obviously, through events like these, and seems to be a growing interest out there in cloud technologies and how they apply to business and to customers.
That's really the key to it, isn't it? You can do something. It's not just a buzzword. It's a way of approaching things, and as you say, it affects the business.
You know, I think if you look across all the vendors that are here this week at the expo, I think what you'll find is the common thread between all vendors is that cloud is really defining the way we deliver IT services, and so we're all doing it differently. We're doing it at different levels in the stack, but you can see that customers are looking for a new way to deliver IT services, and the cloud and the cloud vendors are saying, hey, we think we have a new way to deliver these services to your users, to your customers, and bring them centralized, deliver them in a scalable, ubiquitous fashion.
Right. Now, in terms of that stack, why not place, for people who haven't been following Stoneware for 10 years the way we have, why not place yourselves in that stack, in the ecosystem?
You know, in the ecosystem where we fit, over the last 10 years, we have been focused probably from day one with the concept of web delivery of IT services. Not simply just web pages or content, but really the delivery of the entire IT ecosystem through web technologies. So as the cloud market came up, it fits us well in the delivery of services and basing them on web technologies. And our product allows customers to go out and to deploy their IT services and applications through a private cloud platform. And more important than that, we define not just the platform and the delivery, but we deliver it in a virtual web desktop that's accessible from any browser. So we're defining not only the back end, but we're redefining the desktop and web technologies.
Do you ever think that, I mean, it's certainly something from a Cloud Expo point of view, it's like the whole virtual desktop thing is the elephant in the room. It's so little talked about, and I would have thought that would have been the most explosive end of all of this. It never seems to quite happen unless you're telling me that it's happening with you and you're leading the market, which you probably are.
Well, you know, the traditional virtual desktop market is a remote Windows desktop. There's some challenges with it in terms of licensing and scalability. So when the rest of the market decided to go towards a virtual desktop approach, we decided that if services and delivery are based on web technology and our applications are being built on web technology, this is a great opportunity to redefine the desktop in web technology. So we are actually quite a bit different than the virtual desktop market. And we're getting a lot of traction as people are saying there has to be a more cost-effective way to deliver a desktop that can scale, you know, that I can deliver for tens of dollars a month and not hundreds of dollars a month. So we're seeing a lot of excitement around the concept of a virtual web desktop.
And is it helping that, I mean, one of the things you say, you know, 10x, in the past, I'm guessing that people went, yeah, right. But now they actually know that when someone says 10x or sometimes 50x or whatever, some of these extraordinary multiples we hear, it's worth listening to because you're probably telling the truth.
You know, you're starting to see, you know, just the scalability and the deliver, you know, be able to deliver it is things that you're seeing, and I think you're seeing that play out in the technology, and it's getting interesting in terms of how we deliver it and how we can scale. And again, it's fitting with the way that the customer's thinking, which is I have to find a way to deliver the service that I do at a more cost-effective manner. I need to leverage web technologies to do that. And again, we've built a platform, and not just that, but we've put a face to cloud computing. If you look around, there's a lot of cloud computing vendors. They define the architecture, lots of diagrams, but nothing I can see and touch. And probably we're very unique in the sense that we define a desktop within this, within this industry. That not only can we deliver, but we can actually, the customer knows what will I see, and they what will this look like for us? What will our users see? And we can answer that question.
It's lovely to talk with you after, I'm not going to name names, but obviously one has talked to a number of other vendors at this show and, of course, previous shows. When I talk with you, because you just keep pegging away at innovation and deployment, so you're very calm, even though we're in 2010 and there seems an amazing amount going on, you're just still going on that trajectory which you saw with your foresight years and years and years ago. And then we have newcomers who, you know, big arm gestures and, as you say, lots of diagrams. But it really is the race not going to be to those who got in it before it was a race, before it was even cloud computing? Won't you end up actually prevailing above all the hype companies?
You know, I hope we prevail over all the hype. I think the if you want to say the head start, you know, the benefit that it allows us to do is that we've created a rich platform, and when we talk about cloud computing, you know, customers are looking for a complete solution. So having the years in business to really round out the solution, we can deliver a complete solution, and I think that shows. You know, as we were talking, not only do we define the back end, the security, and the delivery architecture, but at the same time now we have been able to progress and say, well, we are now in the industry the first out there redefining the desktop and web technologies, and I think that's kind of exciting. That head start on the back end has given us the opportunity to get focused on what does the cloud look like to an end user, how is it delivered.
Oh, it's fantastic. If you want to see both those things, go to stoneware.com, presumably?
Stone-ware.com.
Stone-ware.com. Nice difference there. If you want to see and touch the cloud, you can thank people like Rick German, CEO of Stoneware, and thank you so much for talking with SYS-CON TV, and thank you for joining us out there on the World Wide Web.